Hello and howdy. This is the Retrotech 100 20p challenge. We're playing Super Monaco Grand Prix. We're all going to be playing on the beginner automatic gears, and we're all largely, I suspect, going to be pretty bad at this game. This was a selection by Douglas, and alright Douglas, thanks. But yeah, no, I don't mind it. It's alright. It's a racing game with very, very, very tight roads, but that is a good representation of Monaco. If you want an arcade that represents the Monaco Grand Prix quite well, I think they've gone and blummin' done it. I.e., it's not that much fun. Good thought though, isn't it? Like racing around a street. That's good. It's qualified in 13th. Rubbish. Anyway, Retrotech 100 20p challenge time is this. Do join up if you fancy the sound of this. You have 2 credits, and the person that gets the furthest with one of those credits is the winner. Now, you only get your taped go, so you can practice 1 or 2 times if you want, or 150 times if you're that determined to win. However, you must tape your 2 goes in succession, and hopefully you'll do well enough to be the winner. Do I win this? I don't know. I haven't seen any other races yet, but as soon as I have recorded this and I've uploaded it, I'll go and have a blooming look. So yes, in terms of genital facts, as you're probably waiting for, there's very little in the way of animals in this game. I have been told reliably that Flicky does appear on one of the sidings, and I think I have seen him. But as I did birds last week, I'm going to talk about alcohol, because there is an advert for a drink called Hosters, which I presume is Foster's, because I'm super smart like that. Sorry, that guy just knocked into the back of you. So yeah, Hosters. So if this is a good medical fact, and it might even inspire some of you if you've resorted to alcoholism during the lockdown to maybe get it sorted out. But 72% of alcoholics experience erectile dysfunction. Now, you know, beer's very good and all that, but you know, it's good to remain solid in certain areas, isn't it? I've even given you advice there. That's my first go done. I was terrible, wasn't I? Let's see how I get on in the next race. So yeah, there's my genital fact of the week. We've had to go back to humans again. Please someone select some animals next time so I can do a bit of research and give us all an education. I've merely just given medical advice this time around. Anyway, so Super Monaco Grand Prix is a 1989 racing game that was run on the Sega X board. It was in fact a sequel to a 1979 original called Monaco Grand Prix, which was very different because obviously it didn't do this old super scalar thing of throwing things at you until your eyes bleed. It's converted to everything from memory, like it can, well, all the Sega consoles and home computers anyway. A very good version of which, and I'm sure many people will remember this and have good memories of it, is the one on the Mega Drive. It had a brilliant season mode, but most importantly, you could run into the guy waving the checkered flag and knock him into the stratosphere, which I think is possibly one of the coolest things ever. So yeah, that's all the facts I've got about Super Monaco Grand Prix. Who was your favourite 90s Formula 1 driver? I always liked the Japanese ones because they were a bit rubbish. Ukyo Katayama, he was good, wasn't he? I know a lot of people would probably like Nigel Mansell and Damon Hill because, you know, they were British and everything like that, and they had quite a lot of success. And, you know, in fact, Nigel Mansell, I think, did pretty well considering he was around at the same time as people like Ayrton Senna. God bless his soul. Still loved in Brazil even more than their footballers, one would say, which is amazing when you think about it. So yeah, Monaco Grand Prix, I don't think it's one of my favourite games. It is, you know, it's not one of the better games from this era. I think we can all agree that Outrun is brilliant, and you may, in fact, thinking about it, find that out this week, or next week rather, or it depends when you watch it really, might have already been in the past. Me, Christian, and Chris are going to be doing a podcast about our favourite arcade memories, and Outrun does feature in there because I mention it, but I also will be doing next week a video to tie in with that of my top 10 arcade games. Another pointless opinion piece from your favourite just over 200 subscriber YouTuber, i.e. me. So yeah, look out for that podcast. It should be good. It's nice to have been asked on there because it's their regular thing. We'll have our likes, I think, in terms of our arcades, and I don't think a lot of people would have my top 10. I'm being honest. There are some games which people might consider stinkers. But anyway, look, I've got up to 6th here, I think, and I do actually, as I enter my final lap, I do manage to do quite well in this one compared to my last race, which I didn't finish, because I do finish it here. But there is a corner right at the end of this that is what's technically known as a right bugger, and I don't wish it on anyone. I would like that, by the way, the thing where you've got the guy waving a flag next to a crashed car. I think that's a nice little touch, and there are some nice touches in this, and I hope no people aren't too harsh on Dougie for choosing this, because I think this game's got stuff. It's got stuff. It's striving for realism in a time when realism wasn't that possible, but I think it's pretty good. It's never going to be in my top 100 arcade games, but I don't mind it. It is what it is. It's not as good as the Mega Drive one. I think that will be agreed by everyone as we enter the final straight. And finished 6th. So I actually finished the race. I'm quite pleased about that. I get to put my name in, which is fun, with 1,351 drivers' points. So not a bad go, I think. I'll have to see if anyone else managed to get onto the scoreboard there. I'm sure they did. I don't even drive in real life. Anyway, that's the end of the RetroTech 120p challenge. So please join in next time, and we'll see you again soon. Okay, thanks, and bye.